Hi everybody, welcome to West Virginia. My name is Cheryl and this is my channel, Tranquil Stitches. Today is Tuesday, February 18th, 2020, and this is my FlossTube episode number 90, take 75. I tell you, I don't know, sometimes it's just really hard to get started. Once I get started, I'm okay, but goodness gracious, sometimes it just... I hope everybody's having a good week so far. I hope you're all stitching and happy and healthy and having a good time, and I appreciate you hanging out with me. Appreciate you coming back if you're returning, and if you're new, howdy. I have had a very quiet week, other than we went to a memorial service for my husband's cousin who passed away unexpectedly. It was very sad. He was 43 years old, and it's just awful. I've known his mother for probably 35 years, and she and I used to be very, very close back years ago, and it was just really sad. She's holding up okay. It was her oldest son, so it was just really sad. But they kind of celebrated his life instead of making it, you know, a very sad, solemn service. They had big screens, you know, when they were showing pictures throughout his life, and they just celebrated his life more or less. And so I have to tell you what happened. My husband's still laughing at me. So we walked in the church, and there were some people standing right inside the door, and his mama was one of them, and we went up and hugged her, and while we were standing there, he was talking to some other, it's pouring the rain. He was talking to some other members of his family. So I was just kind of standing there, and I looked over, and in through the door came the brother of the one who passed away, his children, his little boy and girl. They came through the door, and the man that came in after them, I reached out and grabbed and hugged and just held him, and then I kissed him on the cheek and told him I loved him. Well, he kind of just walked off, and I was like, well, why is he not standing here talking to me, right? So he went and sat down, and while he was going to sit down, I looked in front of the church, and there sat the young man that I thought I just hugged. I turned to my husband and I said, if that's him, who did I just molest? And he busted out laughing. I mean, not he didn't embarrass himself, but he was like, I have no idea who you just molested. He said, I don't know who that is, because I showed him, and I mean, I was mortified. His little wife was sitting there looking at me like she was giving me evils, you know, and I know she was going, who is that woman that just hugged you? And he's going, I have no idea who she is. And I was mortified. I was absolutely mortified. So I made my way up to hug the young man that I thought I just had hugged, and he was the other brother of the one who passed away. I mean, so through the whole service, I made sure that I did not look at that young man that I hugged. I made absolutely sure to not look at him, because his wife was daggers. I mean, so after the service, we get in the car, and he's like, you know, I can't even take you to a funeral till you're hugging strange men. And he just was dying laughing. Okay, so I get home and I message the man who thought I hugged, who I thought I hugged. And I said, who was the other dude? He said, that was my cousin. So he was a family member, and he resembled, I said, I thought that was you, you know, and he thought it was hysterical too. So come to find out, he was a family member. So I'm thinking that he's probably sitting there thinking, I'm supposed to know who she is, because she knows me, apparently. And he's probably going, I have no idea who this lady is. Well, anyway, his wife is probably going, you need to tell me who that was. Honestly, honey, I don't know who that woman, that she's a crazy woman. I don't know who she is. So, you know, only me. Just, that's what I do. That's what I do. So, other than that, this week, the other exciting news is I got, well, to me, it's not exciting, I don't, but I got an Instant Pot. And I've been I'm behind. I'm late to the game on this thing. And I'm sold. I'm absolutely sold. We got a Duo Nova, which is the newest one, I think. 6 quart. And the first thing I made in it was lentil soup. And it was fabulous. And quick. Very fast. Now, the Instant Pot recipes say 10 minutes, 8 minutes. But that's after it comes to pressure. You got to remember that. It takes about 20, 30 minutes for it to come to pressure. So that time is added in there, but after it comes to pressure, then the timer will start. But I made lentil soup. We've made ribs in it. Fabulous. Yesterday we made a pork roast that was to die for. Absolutely fabulous. From the time that I went into the kitchen to start dinner till we were sitting down to eat was an hour and a half, and we had a pork roast. A 3.2 pound pork roast. So it's faster, a lot faster than a crock pot. And the meat was tender. It just so good, so good. So I'm sold. It's a new toy and it's great. I love it. So if you have one, tell me what your favorite recipe is. What do you like to make in yours if you have one? I'd like to find some more recipes, some tried and true things. You know, I do look at the reviews before I try anything. So, okay. Now, other than all that, I've rambled enough. Let me get on to my stitching. I did stitch quite a bit this week, and I wanted to share that with you. I have an FO. I finished another one of my Darktober starts, my 13 starts for Darktober. I finished Petite Halloween Sampler. This one was in the 2014 Just Cross Stitch Halloween issue. And here's where it was the last time you saw it. I did work on this a little bit last month. Only 130 stitches, I think, so it wasn't much. So in this one, I put 825 stitches to finish it. And here it is. It's just so cute. It's by Nikki's Creation. I don't think I said that. But I put 825 stitches and got it done. So it's really cute. Now I did mess up. This cat's supposed to be over a little bit more. So these is supposed to be centered, you know, with the house. But it's okay. So I finished that one. Adorable. So this is my 4th finish for the year. My 3rd Darktober's finish. My third of 13. So I've got 10 more to go. Now I also worked on my daily 30 piece. This is Joyful Summer by Country Cottage Needleworks. This is my daily 30 piece, which means that I stitch on it 30 minutes, give or take, a day. And I started it February 1st, and I have the goal of finishing it by the end of the year, end of the month. And I've stitched on it 6 days since I saw you last. Here's where it was last week. And in it, I've put 622 stitches. And here's where it is now. I know that fabric's showing really good. This is Demoiselle by Picture This Plus. It was a market release last year. 36 count 1/2. My own conversion. And there's where it is. So I'm definitely on course for a finish by the end of the month. Probably before the end of the month. So that's that. Joyful Summer. I worked on Village for a prompt. This is Village of Hawk Run Hollow. And I finished Map. This is my next one. And here's where this block was the last time you saw it. I haven't done much on this at all. I concentrated on map last year to get it finished, so I really didn't work on this one much. In this one I've put 302 stitches, and here's where it is now. It's on Vintage Country Mocha 32 count Belfast, and I just filled in the rest of the O and some more words. So every little bit's progress, right? 302 stitches. It's my new Q-Snap grime guard that Laurie made me. So that's that. And let's see. I also worked on Quilty Love. This is a Lori Holt pattern, Being My Bonnet, at the Fat Quarter Shop. And it's a stitch along. And it's got 3 colors in it, and everyone's changing up their colors. There is a hashtag, there's a couple hashtags for this one. Here's where it was the last time you saw it. I'm using Christmas colors for mine. And in this one, I put 403 stitches. And here's where she is now. 403 stitches. I had a prompt that required stitching something that had something repeated at least 4 times, and there's much more than 4 hearts in there. So, as I told you last week, I was alternating the colors because that was a suggestion from my husband, and I like that. So I've got 3 more quilt motifs to do here, and then I'll be done. So I'm hoping to have this one done by the end of the month as well. Hope, hope, hope. It's really pretty. So I'm loving that one. And then the last one I worked on this week was Ghoul Tidings by Plum Street. This one is in the 2013 Just Cross Stitch Halloween issue. It is also a standalone pattern now. She's released it as a standalone. And here's where she was the last time you saw her. I hadn't worked on her since I started her in October. And I put 719 stitches. After I finished Petite Halloween was one of my scavenger hunt pieces. After I finished that one, I declared this one to use for my scavenger hunt. We had a pop-up at Daily 30, a Valentine pop-up, and I used the Petite Halloween for that one, for that pop-up, and got a lot of stitching. That's how I finished that one, and then I moved to this one. So in this one, I have 719 stitches. So there she is. Now I had to frog. I had her arm in the wrong place when I started her, so I had to frog that out before I could get started. And then I finished her dress and her little buggy here, trim on her dress. This is wood smoke for the trim and her face, and it's a little darker, I think, than the model shows. I've got a darker skein because, you know, some of that variegated, you know, the dye lots change over the years, but I like it. I like the color of her face, so I'm going to leave that. So it's cute. A lot of black. Just one color. And like I said, it's raining, so the traffic's going to be extra loud today. So that's my stitching for the week. This week, I got in 2,871 stitches. Very, very good. Not as much as last week, but I'm pleased with that. So, moving on. Last week, I have to tell you, another just churl thing. Just, you know, because this is what I do. Last week, when I was showing you that beautiful, beautiful Gentle Arts threads that my friend gave me, I was calling her Jody. Well, when I uploaded the video, didn't even notice it during the editing. When I uploaded the video, I always watch it back to make sure that the editing went okay before I make it public, right? So I was watching it back, and I realized that I was calling her Jody. Her name's not Jody. Her name's not Jody. So I was mortified. I was absolutely mortified. And I was like, where did I get Jody? I don't understand where Jody came from. Her name is Joni. Just me. Just me. So I messaged her immediately. And I said, I called you Jody. And like I said, she and I have this sparring just relationship. She's hysterical. I love her. So I said, I can't believe I called you Jody. And she said, now this is typical of Joni. This is what she said. I thought you were congested. I love her. I love you, Joni. I swear. She thought I was congested. But her name's Joni. And I'm an idiot. So anyway, I just wanted to clear that up. And apologize to Joni because I loop-de-loo. I don't know. But anyway, Joni gave me the beautiful gentle hearts. I'm never going to live that down. I'm never going to live that down. If you're on virtual stitchers, call her Jody. Call her Jody. I dare y'all. Anyway. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Okay. I got several more Valentines since last week. And I wanted to show you those beauties. And here is a couple pictures of those. So I just love, 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 so much love. I absolutely enjoyed, again, going to the post office. It's just like with the Christmas card exchange. I enjoyed going to the post office and seeing all those red envelopes and pink envelopes and white envelopes come in with the pretty hearts on them. And it was just fabulous. So thank you, girls. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I got stickers. I got floss. Got candy. It was just amazing exchange. So very happy. Now, my friend Apple, who's your Apple on FlossTube, I will link her below. You will love Miss Apple. She's got the most infectious smile. Her whole face just lights up when she smiles. It's just infectious. She is my friend, and she sent me a couple goodies with my Valentine, and I have to show you what she sent me. First, she sent me this Wintertide Cardinal from Artful Offerings, you know, because Cardinal's West Virginia state bird. And she said she thought of me when she saw that. Isn't that cute? Look at him. I love that. I love cardinals. So she sent me that. And I'm running out of spots here. And she sent me this, and I have to show you. It's a little organza bag. And let me show y'all what's in here. Look. Look at him. Look at him, how tiny. Now there's my finger. Look. Look how tiny. He's metal. He's a little metal cardinal. Isn't he the sweetest thing? YouTube, grab that. Grab that. That is so cute. I want that picture. It's so cute. Anyway, it came with this little card, and I want to read you this. It's the Lucky Little Cardinal Charm. This little cardinal will bring you... let me try again, because reading is hard. This little cardinal will bring good luck to you with renewal and faith in all that you do. Find your life song, show gratitude each day, believe and have hope. The cardinal will lead the way. A.S. Waldrop. Isn't that sweet? I love him. I love him. I've had him sitting over there waiting for this FlossTube, and now he's going to live on my needle case that's magnetic. He's going to sit right on top of that and sit with me while I stitch. Thank you, Apple. Thank you so much. That was so sweet. I love him. My daughter's going to try to swipe him. She loves anything teeny tiny. She's going to try to swipe him, but she can't have him. Now, Devette, who is in my group, sent a couple samplers that I wanted to show you. She sent this Phoebe Ann Ashbridge. This is an 1822 Chester County, PA reproduction sampler. And it's Queenstown Sampler Designs, Phoebe Ann Ashbridge. And it's so pretty. It's so pretty. Look. Isn't that pretty? It's got redbirds on it. I love that. It's a reproduction. Really pretty. And she also sent Ann Thomas 1814. This is Needle Made Designs. And she was 13 when she did this sampler. I don't know. I was eating dirt when I was 13. I don't know. But this is really, really pretty. It is. There she is. Ann Thomas, 1814. And it says, this is by Needle Made Designs, like I said, and it's a reproduction as well. The sentiment says, I will love all men for the sake of God who made them and of Christ. Yeah, pretty. So thank you, Devette. I love both of these. I love, love, love them. So pretty, so pretty. Okay. I have a couple shout outs to do right quick. First of all, my friend Lisa has a FlossTube. She is Shady Trees Stitchers on FlossTube. She lives in Australia. And she does FlossTube with another lady, but most of the time it's her. The other lady joins her sometimes in her FlossTubes, and I will put her name here. I know her name, I just can't think of it right now. Jody. But anyway, Lisa is in my group, and she's also a virtual stitcher. She's like an admin over there, or a moderator, or she has some kind of administrative duty there. And I adore her accent. I love what she stitches. She stitches some beautiful big pieces. She's working on some heids. She does small things as well, and just bright colors and just beautiful things. Like I said, she's from Australia, so they're in the middle of summer over there, which is craziness, and I really enjoy watching her channel. So go over and visit with Lisa and show her some love. You'll like her. I think she's a sweetheart. And the next one is a brand new FlossTuber to me. Now she's on FlossTube number 43, but I just found her. It's Natalie at Vintage Cross Stitch Niche, and she has a Facebook group, and from what I can gather, it's kind of an ONS type thing where she has a little shop on her Facebook group. I'm not a member for Facebook group, but I've been watching her FlossTube. I've caught the last one, and then I went back to the second one to try to get to know Natalie a little better. And I'm going to tell you, she is vintage. She uses antiques to finish her things with. She loves the grungy fabrics, the grungy colors, and just the real reproduction stuff. She does a ton of samplers, and I just love what she does. Absolutely love what she does. And again, her name is Natalie at Vintage Cross Stitch Niche, and I will link both of those ladies, Lisa and Natalie, below. So go over and spend some time with them and see if you like them, okay? And tell them I sent you. So plans. I'm getting ready for market. I am over the moon excited. I have seen some previews of some things that are amazing. I have seen little snippets of some charts that I cannot wait to see. So I'm very excited to participate this year and help Rochelle at the Cottage Needle again. And she's my heart. I love that lady so much. You know, she just lost her husband last month, and she's going to go. I wasn't sure if she was going to be able to go, but she's going to go, and I'm excited to get to help her. And just hug her neck because she's been through so much since I saw her last year. So I'm excited. She's got a lot of sneak peeks over on her shop. It will be linked below if you want to pre-order anything. She takes layaways, kind of like you can pay now, and then when market comes, you know, you're prepaid, so you just tell her what you want. She does that, and which is, it's fabulous. It's wonderful. And like I said, we've got some exciting things for you all planned, and I think you're going to be extremely excited. So I'm very happy to share Market with you again this year. And I'm very happy to represent the Cottage Needle because she's just a phenomenal lady. So if you've not decided who you're shopping with, and if you're looking for a shop, you know, keep Rochelle in mind because she's just phenomenal. Lady, and I'm sure she'll appreciate it. So will I. So anyway, getting ready for market. Lots of good stuff. Also, I'm stitching and this, you know, plans stitching and kitting up the Mania starts and getting all of that done. So one other thing that I've been all into this week, and I wanted to share it with you in case you don't know, this is Bailey's Salted Caramel. Y'all, I can't even tell y'all. So I had decaf coffee, and if it's cold outside, I make a decaf coffee, and I put a little bit of this in there instead of creamer. Let me tell y'all, I can't tell you how good this is. It's fabulous. They say it's good over ice cream. I haven't tried it over ice cream yet, but you know, I can't really. Have to save those points, right? But this is so good with hot coffee. It's fabulous. So, and there's recipes and everything, you know, you can do with this, but just hot coffee, it's fabulous. So try it. If you like Bailey's, you'll love that. Let's do a giveaway. I have this, another reverse chart. This is, I don't know, is summer or something. You know, they don't put the names of them. They put them on the, and I don't really want to open it. But it says, happiness is walking on the beach. And it's a summer chart with a lighthouse, and there's a little crab and starfish, little beachy flags, and it comes with these little charms, an anchor and a sailboat. Now, Rivaris is on Etsy. They will be at market. They were at market last year, and I got to meet her. She's a sweetheart, and I was very excited to meet her last year. So, I'm very excited to talk with her again because she sent me some charts to share with y'all. So this is another one. And I will link her Etsy shop below. You can find her on Etsy, or most LNSs carry her things, and so do most of the ONSs have them. I have her charts. So next week I will give this reverse chart away to someone. So if you're interested in this Happiness is Walking on the Beach, to get a head start on your summer stitching, let me know and comment below. What can I have you comment? You know, I notice I'm not the only FlossTuber who doesn't pre-think the question before they do a giveaway, because I saw a couple other people do that, and I thought, that's another FlossTube thing, just along with the itchy nose and the, you know, the dogs barking, it's a thing. Oh, and forgetting the white thing to go behind your stitching, it's also another thing when you trying to think of a question. I tell you what, I'm just going to make it easy for y'all. Just say the word beach, and I'll search the word beach. No question. Just put in your comment somewhere beach, and I'll search the word beach and do a random comment picker next week. And as usual, I never say this, but you all know the drill, right? And, don't say giveaway. Don't say free. And if you do, I'll have to delete your comment. Be over 18 so you can give me your address legally. I'll ship anywhere. And please be a subscriber and like my video. There you go. Because, you know, I love sharing with y'all. And if you'll share with me by liking my video and subscribing, then, you know, you're helping me and I appreciate it. So we'll do the giveaway for this next week. So that's it. That's all I have for you. So until I see you again next week, happy stitching.